Hello and welcome. This is Today in the News. The highlights. Kaduna government files fresh charges against El-Zakzaky. Bandits abduct former council boss in Zamfara. Appeal court reinstates sacked PDP executives in Anambra. Police begin review of FBI's indictment of Abba Kyari. Barely 48 hours after Nigerians thought respite has finally come the way of the leader of the Islamic movement in Nigeria, the story is now no longer the same because Sheikh Ibrahim El-Zakzaky will have more to contend with in the coming days. This is coming on a day the Kaduna state government filed fresh charges against him. Justice Gideon Kurada had on Wednesday discharged and acquitted El-Zakzaky and his wife Zinat from the 8 charges pressed against them by the state government for lack of merit. However, not satisfied with the ruling, the state government filed 7 fresh charges against the IMN leader at the Federal High Court. The State Director of Public Prosecution, Darius Bayero, told reporters the new charges border on terrorism and treasonable felony against the state and federal government. He further explained that some of the actions of the IMN leader upon which he is being charged with fresh allegations dated back before 2015. The Court of Appeal in Abuja has set aside the judgment of Justice Olukayode Adeneye of the Federal Capital Territory High Court, which sacked the Executive Council of the People's Democratic Party in Anambra State. Delivering judgment over 2 judgments brought before the court on Friday, the 3-man panel led by Justice Stephen Ada upheld the appeals filed against the judgment of the lower court. Samuel Ayakola had filed a suit at the FCT High Court, Abuja, claiming that the PDP arbitrarily imposed the state chairman, EXCO, and other national delegates on members in its Southeast Zonal Congress of March 6, 2021. Consequently, Justice Adeneye of the Federal Capital High Court ruled that the PDP violated its constitution in the conduct of the Congress and the appointments made thereafter. He further declared that all congresses and designations made by the PDP were nullified and set aside. By ruling on the case on Friday, Justice Ada of the Court of Appeal held that the lower court lacked the territorial jurisdiction to have heard the suit brought before it on the dispute over the leadership of the PDP in Anambra State. To security matters now, bandits have abducted the former sole administrator of Safi Local Government Council in Zamfara. Aminu Mudi Safi was kidnapped Thursday evening while returning from his farm in Sungawa village in Safi local government area. Sources close to the family told TVC News that the bandits in their large number fully armed whisked away Mudi Safi alongside his motorcycle. The bandits directed the former sole administrator to ride his motorcycle into the bush while some of them led as others followed. The kidnappers are yet to reach out to the family of the victim. Meanwhile, the Nigeria police have begun a review of the allegations and an indictment process by the FBI against the Deputy Commissioner of Police, Abba Kyari. DCP Kyari is enmeshed in one of the biggest international scandals involving acclaimed fraudster Raymond Abbas, also known as Hush Puppy, who recently pleaded guilty to charges of fraud before a U.S. court. The District Court for the Central District of California said alleged international fraudster Hush Puppy used DCP Kyari to arrest and jail a co-conspirator Chibuzo Vincent. According to a court document, the arrest was made after Mr. Vincent threatened to expose a $1 million fraud committed against a Qatari businessman. But while the police authorities are reviewing the indictment process, the reputation of the celebrated police officer is taking a hammering.